I've got no idea what is going on with my microphone, so you might have a tough time hearing me. I'm practically yelling. But since I said I was going to start giving videos on Sundays and Wednesdays, I'm going to try and keep my word. My outpost is under attack. Hold on real quick, something's not right. Okie dokie, so I'm back now. I had to adjust the screen capture thing. Probably going to get hit because that's just my luck. That's just who I am. That's who I am as a person. I'm a deeply involved person. I'm deeply involved. Lord help. I wonder if there's going to be a boss. Shit. Shit. You fucking whore. So I've been off since I made the last video, so I'm a little out of practice. I'm sitting in a weird way because my room is quite messy. I'm going to have to change that. Motherfucker, I keep forgetting to deposit my cash. Broke my last record of finding $23,000. The most I'd ever found before was $21,000, so that was fun. This is just gonna be a runabout in an easy. Nothing special really is gonna happen. If I find something cool, it'll be on video. But as for pausing and repausing and unpausing and all that stuff, no. So I'm kind of going to show those of you who aren't equipped or aren't confident in handling aggro, even though you could be equipped. Look at that bullshit. How to evade it. Although for some reason my computer seems to like shitting on me. Wow. Look at that. But you just keep leaving the block or blocks that the aggro's on, and if you circle through this a couple times, you'll eventually like outrun the aggro from the blocks. Another tip. That's what this will be. This will be a tip video while I'm in the NEC. One tip that I could show you on how to loot a building on single player. Oh my god! And your inventory if it got full, and you don't know what to do. One tip, I am fucking wow. Anyway, one tip is that hold on here. Okay, kill the aggro on your screen. Like let's say you loot a mesh or a mesh exterminator mesh GT and you can't pick it up because your inventory's full, and you got like 2 or 3 zombies around you, and you don't want to leave that mesh exterminator GT. Kill the zombies around you with a quiet weapon. It could be a handgun, but any aggro that you draw to, you make sure you kill. Then open up the inventory. One thing that I find is weird is that if you open up your inventory or your map and you close it again, you get massively swarmed by aggro. This isn't always the case if you kill all the aggro on your screen and then you do that. Another tip is that if you hit F1 and you go to your settings, and if you hit F1 again, you'll instantly lose all aggro, but I found that this doesn't always work because a couple seconds, maybe like a minute later, you'll get hit by the aggro that was supposed to hit you then. My method, I've been able to do it 3 times in a row successfully and have had fun doing it. So I've tested it pretty thoroughly. If you want to test it, go ahead. Let me know what you think. And as you can see, I also did outrun the aggro, so there's a tip right there. Looting tips, and I've tested this extensively, and people who are like level 200, I'm not putting you down, I'm not gonna sit there that I'm a know-it-all or anything, but I have put my method of looting through huge amounts of testing. Like that's all I do whenever I loot. I use my theory, and the 2 most common theories that I have, well, not most common, but the 2 that work the most, and I've tested all of them for me, are you loot a lot. Like let's say you have a loot bar, and kind of like an XP bar, and you have the lower the amount of XP, the farther you have to go to level up, and then you have a longer way to go before you get the perks of leveling up, which is like you get the skill points. Think of it like that with loot. When you're starting to first loot, your chances are very low of finding anything if not food and perishables, but you'll find like maybe like a Garing HP, and this is just an example. Now, the more you loot, the higher your chances get, because you are taking away the perishable and the low level item loot down from that bar and now replacing it with higher level loot that you haven't yet looted, and you have more slots to loot. So basically just this is all complicated. The more you loot, the more higher the chance that you have at finding something, which is kind of like duh, but the way that people think of it as isn't like the correct way to put it. It sounds weird. If I get hit, I'm gonna be pissed. TBs are failing me, damn you. Why is the internet so bad? Anyway, but okay. Scratch that last description from like 30 seconds ago. Motherfucker. I'm sorry, I'm getting hit by some humongous ass lag here. And some bullshit. Admin pwn, fix your goddamn server so it doesn't take more internet than PlanetSide. Oh my god. I'd be better off using Internet Explorer. Even the thunder's cutting out. Admin. Anyway, before I run out of time, draw it. You don't even need to draw this. I might even just fucking draw it on a piece of paper, upload it to the internet, and then put it in the description so you guys can go to it. Whoa. What you want to do is basically draw like an inventory sized square with all the inventory slots and stuff, and then fill it with, at the beginning of it, have low level loot, and then at the ending of it put like a Vulcan or something in there, and that is your looting chances. And at first, the more that you start, you're gonna have first dibs on low level loot, and those of you who continue to loot on and loot continuously will continue to find better and better loot until finally you find an epic. There we go, that's how I wanted to put it. But there's a catch. If you log off, the lower level loot respawns a little bit on that bar of yours, so now you have to loot again more than what you did last time to get to the good stuff. But if you loot continuously, like let's say you loot G4, the block that I'm on, B4, not G4, B4, the block that I'm on, A3, and then go down to G1, G1's gonna behold a lot of cool shit. What the fuck? Anyway, I had another tip, but that's a looting tip right there. And then also, this thing isn't set in stone. Like, the looting pattern isn't set in stone. So yes, if you get lucky, you will find epics. So luck and looting continuously are your best bets at finding higher items. And it can get frustrating, because with luck, there also comes bad luck. There isn't always good luck, but there isn't always bad luck. And so you get this combination of looting continuously, bad luck, and good luck. And depending on how lucky you are with how long you loot, it'll vary for everyone, because for me it varied huge. Here's an example. I looted for like 3 months straight and found a Chris Vector as my only epic, and I've never found another epic after that, except for Exterminator Reactive XT like 3 months later. But I mean, weapon-wise, I never found another epic. Killer 743, I'm using this as an example because you've seen his fucking videos. He's always got like a new one full of wicked shit, like a spiker whenever the day that they first came out. There's luck right there. He didn't even need to loot very long. Then, move, you fat fucker. No, fucking leaper. No. Isn't that fucking weird though, how your internet cuts out and then you won't be able to move? Like right now I'm being able to kind of move like shit, but I'm still moving. But then whenever I want him to move and swing and do what I want him to do, he won't do what I want him to do. Conspiracy theories are yes. Anyway, Killer 743, then before that though, he found a Vulcan, A57 Rex, like all of that good stuff while we were looting together. And then that night he found a Chris Vector and I found a Chris Vector. That's a huge example there that luck plays into your looting. But he also was looting about as long as I was too. But then another one of my friends also came up with the theory, and also it's been like backed by a couple other high-end players, saying that if you find one epic, then your chances of finding another epic are instantly done, and you have to wait a specific amount of time before you can find another epic. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but it does have more sense than what my theory and Killer theory of luck have to do with looting, because in this way, Admin Pwn can manage how many epics and the elites and stuff like that are found and keep the price and the economy stable. But if you could tell right now, the economy is very, very bad on Dead Frontier. It is not the best. So, but this also has to do with all the new weapons. Like the Corpse Shooter, whenever I bought it, was 6 million. It's now worth 2 million. Bullshit. I got my Vulcan for a steal. I remember when those things were like 3 million, and I never thought I'd ever get one. Would you look at that? 222200. Anyway, but that also has something to do. That's a key factor. But the prices were dropping ever since 3D. Like all the well, mainly the prices actually rose when 3D came out. I remember when 3D came out, it was a massive amount of horse shit. I was always just like, wow, I remember back in 2D. Because I also remember when Alpha Bulls didn't cost like 7 mil and stuff, like they did at first. But then after a while, Alpha Bulls and everything kind of crashed for some reason. Now they're only worth like 700k. They were even dropping before the new stuff came out. But anyways, the economy is kind of bad. But if Admin Pwn can at least somehow manage it and keep it to where elites and stuff are actually worth something, and people will have a reason to go out into the inner city, then mission accomplished. Because then he can keep players interested. He can keep them sorta happy, although happy on a neutral scale with the economy is kind of hard to keep, considering how it sucks. But then again, you're also living in a zombie apocalypse, and I should quit bitching, and I'm just happy that there even is a money system on this game. So you got that too. Then you got this lag, and you just want to fucking... Ugh. Well, if you like the video, press like and subscribe now. I'm just kidding. But if you hate the lag, trust me, so do I. Punch it in the throat. Like Sherlock Holmes. Throat punch, throat punch, throat punch. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Oh, come on. I'm gonna pause. This is gonna be the exception. I'm going to pause this and then come back to whenever the internet doesn't suck ass. Be right back. Okay, so I had to exit and re-enter, and hopefully the internet doesn't suck right away. But I'm gonna go and show you guys one of the weirdest what the fuck moments of different here. We're gonna change it from the economy sucking and everything. That's for a different time, okay? This is gonna be the biggest what the fuck moment I have ever showed you, and you will ever see on Different Tier. And it happens to be right here in this hospital right now. And as you can see, the wall. You see this. You see the area right there. You see everything, okay? What the fuck is this window doing here? What is this window doing here? It could be a single operating room, but it doesn't look like it. And whenever the sun is shining, there will actually be light coming through those. What is that there, admin? What is that? That was... I know I'm getting like really technical with my Different Tier gameplay, but that was just asinine, I guess. And we are approaching the final 30 seconds. So we're going to do a rambling 30 seconds. And it's probably going to include that window, because that window was bullshit and horseshit, and it shouldn't be there. I mean, it might not be horseshit, but I mean, come on, guys. That's kind of fucking cheesy whenever you got a wall there and it's built into a wall and it's shining with sunlight coming through it during the daytime. I mean, I can see how most of you guys would be like, well, it's just a window. And I mean, yeah, it could be an operating room. But when the sun's shining and shit like that, it shouldn't have sunlight shining through it. I mean, that's just bullshit. I mean, come on, guys. And then my internet sucks ass and I can't fucking do shit. And I got beat and I got shit all over. But if you like the video, comment, subscribe, like, and share, and just, yeah.